In 2012, Britain's Got Talent, BGT, gave us one of the most memorable duos ever seen in the competition, comprising Jonathan and Charlotte, two teenage classically trained singers who sorted out all the personal and professional challenges put in their way to gain British audiences' hearts throughout their successful run in the competition. Jonathan and Charlotte's charm wasn't only in their talent, but also in their friendship, to the point that they stuck together, despite Simon Cowell's attempt to separate them in the audition. Unfortunately, the great pair we saw during Britain's Got Talent Season 6 in 2012 no longer exists, as the singers took separate career paths after a sudden split in the middle of the decade. So what happened between the friends to make them take separate paths? What have they done since the split, and where are they now? Keep with us to learn more. Those who saw Charlotte and Jonathan on the Britain's Got Talent stage know firsthand how close the two best friends were. According to Jonathan, it was Charlotte who encouraged him to follow his dreams and leave his fears behind to make it to the show's stage. So when Simon Cowell opposed them advancing in the competition together, it made a lot of sense for the singer to stick with his musical partner. From then on, Jonathan and Charlotte got the best out of their time in Britain's Got Talent and made it to the finals, where they were placed second after winners Ashley and Pudsey. That didn't stop them, though, as the singers went on to star in a documentary and record 2 albums. Following their second release, Perhaps Love, in 2013, the pair split over creative differences. As Charlotte told the music site The Standard UK, Jonathan and she didn't see eye to eye when planning their third album in 2014, leading them to realize that they wanted different things when it came to music. Though Charlotte assured all that she and her former co-singer wouldn't lose contact despite their differences, in 2017, Jonathan told the Daily Mail that he hadn't spoken with Charlotte and cut off any hope of reuniting with her for at least 20 years. Fast forward to today, there hasn't been any hint of the singers resuming their friendship. Despite the drama that drove Jonathan and Charlotte apart, there's no denying that the pair did a great job together both on and off the screen. Firstly, their path in BGT was bright from the start, as they sang a splendid rendition of Andrea Bocelli and Celine Dion's The Prayer, which the teens had previously performed at a wedding of one of their high school teachers in Essex. On top of being friends, both teams had been studying music and singing for years. But their teaming brought out the best in them. Their friendship was the main reason they shone in Britain's Got Talent. Passing then to perform other classical pieces, such as Lucio Dalla's Caruso, which gained them the audience's approval and a safe spot in the finals, where Jonathan and Charlotte reprised their The Prayer rendition and were placed second. Right after the end of the show, ITV premiered the documentary Jonathan and Charlotte, which followed the pair as they dealt with their sudden fame, touring other countries and finishing their middle education. In September 2012, the singers released their album Together, which was certified gold in the UK, and similar success was achieved by Perhaps Love, which was certified silver. Right after her professional split from Jonathan, Charlotte released Solitaire, her first solo album, which contained 11 tracks. The song, Feels Like Home, became a hit, and its official video gained over 1 million views on YouTube. Other successful songs from the album were I Could Have Danced All Night and Requiem, P.A. Jesu. Despite the visible success of her first album, Charlotte didn't release more original music after that. Instead, she focused on musical theater and acting in general, appearing in the 2022 movie Call the Midwife. Regarding her growth and the slight change of her career, Charlotte confessed to the site West End Best Friend that her experience in Britain's Got Talent had given her many opportunities, but her true passion was always theater, and had grown to finally explore that side. Following the split from his singing duo with Charlotte, Jonathan Antoine has built quite an impressive career in classical music. His path to success had actually started long before he rose to TV fame in 2012, as he'd been training as a classical singer since he was 11 years old and enrolled at West Hatch High School. It was during his time there that Jonathan met teacher Jeanette Brown, the vocal coach who first prompted and trained him to explore his talents. From then on, Jonathan overcame his shyness and began winning classical singing competitions all over the country, eventually enrolling at the Royal Academy of Music after successfully auditioning when 14 years old. With such an impressive background, it isn't surprising that Jonathan has gone on to have a successful singing career. In October 2014, he released his first solo album, Tenor, which topped the UK classical music chart. Jonathan's second album, Believe, was released in August 2016, praised for showcasing his vocal versatility and which replicated the success of its predecessor. Later in 2020, Jonathan released the albums Going the Distance and Christmas Land, which, despite failing to chart, were very important in maintaining Jonathan's relevancy years after his rise to fame. These days, Jonathan and Charlotte are still working on music, yet their career paths are vastly different. Jonathan continues finding success in the classical music industry and has performed in the US and Canada throughout the years. On the personal side, Jonathan has opened up about his mental and physical health struggles, as in 2024, he began a path toward a healthier life by exercising often and pushing his self-discipline to new horizons. This change came after he revealed having adopted unhealthy eating habits during his stay in the US in 2023. On top of that, Jonathan revealed that he'd been diagnosed with autism in 2022. Regarding Charlotte, nowadays she works as a singer and has a prolific career in musical theater, as seen in the posts she shares on social media. She's only released one album since her split from Jonathan in 2014, but her career has taken in an increasingly interesting acting route. On the personal side, Charlotte is openly bisexual and often shares updates of her social and romantic life on her Instagram. All in all, it's unfortunate that Jonathan and Charlotte drifted apart. But seeing how different their career interests are, it's turned out to be a positive for both, at least on the professional side. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.